Detroit. Today, after a topsy-turvy opening weekend, it's on to week 2, and we've got a good one here, as it'll be the Chicago Bears taking on the Detroit Lions. On the Bears sideline, the head man, Ben Johnson. His guys made a statement last week, winning in blowout fashion. Across the field on the Lions sideline, Dan Campbell. His guys, on the other hand, weren't as fortunate in the opener, so they'll look for their first win here at home in week 2.
Kickoff middle.
Cairo Santos to kick off for Chicago.
The first game's out of the way. Time to buckle down for the long season ahead, and we're off in week 2. And taken down just past the 20 at about the 21-yard line. So here are the Lions now coming out for their opening drive. They'll be led out by their quarterback, the guy out of California, the former Cal Bear, Jared Goff.
Defensive motion,
okay, I thought there was something to build on in last week's game by his performance. I thought he played fairly well overall. The numbers won't knock your socks off. 2 touchdown passes and an interception. The bottom line, though, they lost. How does he eliminate that one interception, continue to take care of the ball, and maybe increase the number of times he puts the ball in the end zone with a receiver?
Safety mid-boy option is set to boundary. Safety mid-boy coach suggests cover 4 press.
They'll run for the first time with a speedster, Jahmyr Gibbs. Trying to bounce it outside, but he's only able to get it back to the line of scrimmage.
Entering play call, coach suggestions, there are 7 categories.
Second down. Now Goff. He gets this out wide to Gibbs.
Entering play call, coach suggestions, there are 7 categories.
A full 10 yards. This defense for the Bears, terrific last week in the season-opening victory.
And how'd you like to be the quarterback reviewing the game tape from last week and seeing this defense on the spot on almost every snap? If the ball was in the air, they took it away. If the ball was popped free, they picked it up. 5 takeaways in last week's game.
A little short pass here taken in by Laporta. Call it a pickup of 3, and also now likely a punt on their opening drive. Certainly not the start they were looking for offensively, coming off that loss last week on the road.
And they didn't do their job. They're going to feel poorly about that. But what they're going to do is look at the defense and say, can you pick this up here?
Call,
and let's
coach
face it, defenses can score.
There are 7 categories.
Right? They can take the ball away, create a big-time opportunity.
Let's
see if they can get that done.
Yeah, just something to jumpstart this home crowd.
Jack
Fox out to punt here on 4th down. And just a single punt for him in the loss last week as he sends this one away. Fielded at the 33. We'll call it a 42-yard punt, 3 on the return. And the Bears take over. So out comes this offense to take over for the first time. And they will be led out by their second-year quarterback.
And he was terrific in the opener, threw 3 touchdown passes, and make no mistake about it, he was eager to get right back out and do it again. So I think we'll see him try to test the secondary quite a bit as this game goes on.
The Bears in good field position to start out 1st and 10 at their 36-yard line. Off the play fake, it's Williams. Fighting, but now he's swallowed up and taken down. Aiden Hutchinson. Credit him with a sack as he buries him for a loss of 10.
And so much for that great field position to start the game. Now they're way behind the sticks. Can't wait to see what their second down call is going to look like now.
Entering play call, Romo Jones. Romo, fix spike, post corner up. Jailbreak double, post corner up.
And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19. From the gun, here's Williams. That's caught. The tight end Loveland with it.
Entering play call. Clear. There are 8 categories.
Coach is always hard on the quarterback reading the defense and getting into the open man. That's good recognition there, and how about what he did after the catch?
Yeah, hit your tight end, let him get some rack.
Yeah, when he gets moving, not many guys want to come over and put a hit on him, do they?
To throw, Williams. He's got his target. That's complete. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45.
Entering play call. Clear. There are 8 categories.
I think when they look at their offense, they think to themselves, weapons everywhere, and they want to move the ball around. They want to spread it to different people. But you absolutely know they want to get this man involved as well, and that's what they just did on that play.
So the ball moves into Lion territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 43. They'll run it. Here's the rookie from Ohio State. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down.
Entering play call. Caleb Williams.
And they were able to take care of business in front of the home crowd last week.
Yeah, it's always nice to get that opener at home, but now things get a little bit tougher. The good thing for them, though, is they take a little extra confidence with them when they head out on the road.
Throwing is Williams. Eluding the pressure right. And he'll take this beyond the line of scrimmage as he slides to a hole.
Entering play call. Clear.
But now it's 3rd down.
The plan
Coach
was clearly to
suggestions,
challenge them by sending a blitz on
corner
2nd
strike,
down, but even the extra
slot
guys
sale,
couldn't catch him in the backfield, though. He doesn't
corner
scramble
strike,
for it first, but he does get the last laugh by evading the blitz and getting beyond the line of scrimmage.
To throw, it's Williams. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And it's going to be another 1st down as they'll get him to the ground at the Lions' 24-yard line.
1st down, Bears.
Entering play
I still get a kick out of
inside zone
quarterbacks and receivers do the pass tree in pregame warm-up. But I always remember that when we go to practices, we see that after practices as well. They really tune it up, don't they?
They tune it up. They know why they do it for these situations. 1st down.
And they build that trust, and that's why they're able to find him in this type of a situation.
Looking to throw is Williams. His throw incomplete.
So it looks like they start some fighting them on this series because it seemed like things were headed for the red zone. But this defense gets 2 more stops. They can keep them out of that area.
AHB dive. AHB dive.
Now a 2nd and 10. Henderson running straight ahead. And he'll be taken down near the 20 at the 21. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead. Pretty good little two-point sequence there. You foresee a completion, then a very short pickup.
Yeah, now maybe you bring in an extra defensive back or 2 because you want to try and defend on 3rd down. They like to play those nickel or sub packages, don't they?
From the shotgun, a throw for Williams. And that ball incomplete, nearly intercepted. Took a chance with that one. It'll lead to a fourth down.
Entering play
Such a
clock,
talented team
field
at
goal,
defending the
38
perimeter
yards.
and taking away throws to the outside. Great confidence, great skill.
So on fourth down, Cairo Santos on now for the Bears field goal.
On the left hash mark, this a 38-yard attempt. And Santos yanks that one a bit. No good. Wide to the left for Santos. And this will remain a scoreless game.
Wow, that qualifies as a bad miss because anything inside of 40 should be automatic. That's a big mistake right there.
Out comes the Chicago defense getting ready for the next possession. Their stay on the field last time was short-lived with a 3 and out. See if they can get some more of that.
And ordinarily, you want to be on the field playing, right? But 3 and out, that's almost gold to a defense. Get to the bench, get some rest, turn the ball over to your offense.
We'll see what they can do here, see if they can force another 3 and out. Off play action. Here's Goff. Complete to right.
Entering play call, coach suggestions, there are 7 categories.
Look at this Bears defense. They're just below the cut line for top half of the league, 17th in the NFL against the run.
For some defensive fronts, playing the run is not the priority. It's playing the pass, right? They get upfield, they rush the passer, and sometimes neglect stopping the run. That's something that they have to work on and reverse a little bit. Make sure you play the run on your way back to the quarterback.
Nice move. Take this to the
Entering play call, coach suggestions, there are 7 categories.
There, a first down.
That was a beautifully executed screen pass. Let the rushers get upfield, the blocking forms in front, lofted it to the runner, and now not only does he have open space in front of him, he's got an escort as well, and they pick up big yardage.
On first and 10, here's Gibbs. Yeah, he'll be out just a yard or 2 shy of the
Entering play call, coach suggestions, there are 7 categories.
Down again.
Well, there's plenty of real estate for him to maneuver on that run, and let's face it, it shouldn't be a surprise. He's one of the better backs in the league. Had to come into this game with the idea, slow him down, otherwise it's going to be a long afternoon.
Here's Goff. Pass incomplete.
Entering play call, coach suggestions, there are 7 categories.
They could try for some safe yards here to get things moving again, or keep throwing it and pushing it downfield to try and pick up bigger yardage.
Here's second and 10. Goff now looks to throw. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. 23 yards, the final tally.
That's another Lions. First and goal at the 8-yard line.
Entering play call, coach suggestions, there are 7 categories.
To get down here, and now they're set up with a first and goal.
From the 8, they've got it first and goal. Now they'll run on the draw. Trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And no
Entering play call, coach suggestions, there are 7 categories.
At the 8-yard line.
Back to throw, Goff. And in for the Lions, touchdown. Khalif Raymond, his first touchdown of the new season. And the Lions get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon. Well, on that connection, it looked like they maybe had some pre-play communication. Maybe one of them noticed an area that was open in the defense to get the pass to.
Entering play call, coach suggestions. There are 7 categories.
That you just noticed right there, because the best quarterback-receiver combos in the NFL, they know how to make those adjustments at the line of scrimmage when they see something pre-play, and they got it done there.
The kicker
now the extra point try forthcoming. It's up, it's good, and the Lions lead 7-0.
Lions 7.
So that drives 7 plays in length. And the end result, a Detroit touchdown.
Entering play call, special teams.
Jack Fox.
Here are the Lions now as they line up and kick this one away.
And able to get this out to the 25. Chicago works their way back onto the field here for their second drive of the game. Now, early on, you know, Charles, every game could be called a measuring stick game. But I think when it comes within your division like this, it's a measuring stick game with a little extra intrigue.
I would agree with that totally, because all division games have a little extra to them. But I like where this game is situated, because at this stage of the season, it has that little extra juice, but at the same time, it's not a make or break if this were, let's say, week 15, 16, somewhere in that neighborhood.
Opted to run for it. The decision a good one. Picking up the first, getting 14 yards on the scramble.
Entering play clock,
and the danger of man coverage is, if you're locking down your target, you often turn your back to the quarterback and you don't see him. Sometimes you open up a big lane for him to hit you for big yardage, and that was an astute play by him to scramble out, see that lane, and burn them for a first down.
Give him a couple on the scramble. It's second down.
That one broke down.
Entering play call, racing, there are 8 coaches, inside zone, dash spot, inside zone, player, there are player, Tender Swift, Romo, Tender, DJ Moore, Colston Lovell, Caleb Williams, Trevayon Henderson, Trevayon, Huskren, 26, Husk, AHB Power, AHB Dive.
2nd and 7.
Up the middle, here's Henderson.
And this one not going anywhere. They get him at the 44 for a gain of just a yard.
Entering play call, Caleb Williams. Coach suggestions, Ohio State, mesh spot.
Offense is going to do before the ball's even snapped. A great job of scouting prior to the game, then reading, reacting, and taking the right path to the ball carrier.
And now whistles and a flag, and I think we got a jump here.
Encroachment, defense.
A bit of a jump there, CD. He breaks the line, and that'll be 5 yards.
Papelonce, AHB player, Caleb Williams, Trevayon Henderson, Trevayon, Huskren H, 26 Euro.
Henderson will try and run for the first. And he'll get it down to the 47 here. And they pick up the first down there with a gain of 4.
First down, Chicago.
Entering play call, player, Caleb Williams, Trevayon, Caleb Williams, Trevayon Henderson, Trevayon, Chief Texas X, mesh spot.
Yeah, that was just put a hat on a hat, drive forward. Nice job to pick it up.
AHB, Huskren HB, AHB Power, AHB Dive, AHB Power.
Henderson now on 1st and 10. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. That's good for 21 yards and a first down.
Well, they came into this game saying it was important that they set the tone and show that they can run the football. I believe that they've done that here in the first quarter.
Entering play call, player. There are 8 categories. You have 7 options. Trevayon Henderson. Oscar. AHD Power.
All runs on this drive so far. It's 1st and 10. Again, it's Henderson. They get him to the ground right on the cusp of the red zone after a pickup of 5 or 6.
He's brought down.
Pretty much unreal, not just in terms of yardage totals, but also throwing the 3 touchdowns as well.
When you put the whole package together, I can make you a pretty good guarantee right now. He's going to see a few more people in the box every time he lines up.
Yeah, I don't think that the defense has any choice. They've got to stop him. Can't let a repeat performance like that.
Agreed.
Entering plate, Caleb Rilla, Trevayon Henderson, AHD Power, Oscar, AHD Power.
This 2nd and 4. Now a handoff, Henderson. And he'll do a nice job here just to fight his way back to the line of scrimmage.
Entering play call, Caleb Williams,
3rd and 4 coming up.
Trevayon Henderson,
That's success on the ground on this drive, and that makes the defense more likely to overcommit to stop the run as they did on that play. But keep in mind, it makes them susceptible to play-action passes as well.
They missed a field goal on their last drive. Here they need something to even get into field goal range on 3rd down. Here's Williams. And he will slide to a stop. He does have the 1st down. It's a pickup of 6.
And the Bears' 1st down.
Entering play call,
if you're the D coordinator, you see the guys give up that space so early in the game. 3rd down, that's when the clamps are supposed to come out. But his ability to create things with his legs makes things difficult.
From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. Working out of the gun, Williams. On this one, incomplete.
Entering play call, player, Henderson, DJ Ware, Philistine Level, Caleb Williams, Trevayon Henderson, AHD Power.
2nd and 10. On the handoff, Henderson. And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there, so that doesn't help. Now they're looking up in a 3rd and 9 situation.
With 4
And as a defensive end, getting off the ball quickly, swarming to the football, making a tackle. That's what we saw right there.
Yeah, that's what their job is. And really, a lot of the time, they have to throttle back a little bit in the run game because you know those defensive ends are like in a sprinter stance. They're just heading straight for the quarterback. That was good recognition on that play to hold them to no gain.
Here's 3rd and 9. Play action. Now Williams. Now the pressure gets there, and he goes down just inside the 20 at the 19. Now we're going to get a stoppage. It appears to be an injured Bear on the field. But the medical staff is going to come out here and...
Entering Fran, call to sell staff coaching. Pop Medical Center is selected. Entering injury reports. Position RT. Player named right. Position RT. Injury type shoulder. Injury length TBD. Entering franchise screen FGK flip player. There are 8. Formation. There are 8 category. Player. There are 8 DJ. Bench active. Dagger H. Puff fork. Curls. Stick. Curls.
And how about this? 4th and long, and they're going to go for it. They'll go. Here's Williams.
Forced out to his left. The Bears tried it on fourth down, unable to convert. And this long drive is going to wind up yielding nothing. So an interesting decision at this stage of the game to go for it. You think maybe that missed field goal earlier had anything to do with it?
If it did, I'm really surprised, because usually one miss is not enough to alter your game plan. My only thought is maybe he got hurt, or maybe they just understand that it's not his day for some other reason we don't know right now. But in general situations, you run him back out there and let him have another chance.
Entering play call, coach suggestions. There are 7 categories.
From the gun, here's Goff. No, bottled up, fumble. It's out, it's loose. And this will be gathered up in the end zone, and that's a defensive touchdown. That's something you have to be wary of on your side of the field, that close to the goal line. The defense, they are looking for that football. They got it. They scored it.
You are so right, and the quarterback has to speed things up himself. So close to the goal line, they're going to get after you. Make sure you get rid of the football and in a safe place.
Entering play call, coach suggestions. There are 8 categories. You have 15 options. Pat attempt is selected. Kick, pat attempt.
Cairo Santos on to try the extra point. And he missed it. No good. And they'll remain down by a point.
Entering play call, normal. There are 3 categories. You have 3 options. Kickoff left is selected. Kickoff middle.
Cairo Santos to kick off for Chicago.
And you can bet they're preaching 2 hands on the ball here as the kick's away following that fumble return.
And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28.
Here's the Detroit offense now as they head back out.
Entering play call, coach
Charles,
suggestions.
these early
There are
season
7
in-division
categories.
games are always interesting because you're still kind of figuring yourself out, but you want to know as much as you can about the opponent, especially when it's a division matchup. So I'm curious to see how the rest of this one plays out.
Yeah, that's a good point, because they're still trying to work things out. They don't know everything about their own team, let alone trying to figure out their opponent. But you got to do both on the fly, don't you? While the game's being played, figure it out both ways and try and find a way to win.
Entering play call, coach suggestions. There are 7 categories.
They're backed up here with a 1st and 20 now after the holding penalty.
Straight ahead with Gibbs here.
And he'll get to the 29-yard line, brought down there. Without the previous penalty, that would have been a 1st down. Instead, it's just a gain of 10.
The numbers for Gibbs from last week.
16 carries, 66 yards, and a touchdown.
How about we shine a little spotlight on the offensive line? Those big guys up front are creating nice space, nice gaps for them to run through. I think he's going to go for over 100 yards in this game.
Entering play call, coach suggestions. There are 7 categories.
Here's a 2nd and 9 now from the 29. Another run for Gibbs here. And down he goes just beyond the 35. And that pretty move got him some extra space to run.
Entering play call, coach suggestions. There are 7 categories.
And detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
Here's Goff. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is going to have a Lions first down as they're able to convert by plenty there on 3rd and 1.
7-yard gain. And the Lions first down.
Entering play call, coach suggestions. There are 7 categories.
Yeah, but the way the NFL is nowadays, we hardly ever see anyone really run for it on short yardage. So they're going to throw the football more times than not. That was a nice, easy rhythm throw right there, and they pick up the first down.
They'll fake the give. Now Goff. Throw left side complete. That's Gibbs. Yeah, he'll be out just a yard or 2 shy of the 30.
Entering play call, coach suggestions. There are 7 categories.
A lot of times the key is just get him the ball and let him do his thing, and they got it out to him on the left side, and he did exactly that. Excellent run after the catch.
After one, a 1-point game, 7-6. Second quarter action now from Detroit, and it's the homestanding Lions who have the football.
Entering play call, coach suggestions. There are 7 categories.
Out of the gun, they'll give to Gibbs. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there.
Entering play call, coach suggestions. There are 7 categories.
Nice job there defensively to clamp down because really they've been on their heels this drive.
Agreed, and they really needed that one for confidence, just to feel a little bit better. But I don't know if I would be daunted by them stopping me on one run. This drive has gone pretty well. I could come right back at them.
Here's Goff. He gets that one complete to Wicks.
Entering play call, coach suggestions. There are 7 categories.
That's a gain of 7. Makes it 3rd and 2.
They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. Gibbs will try and pick it up. And he takes it down to the 13 and picks up the first. 43 yards rushing for him now.
Entering play call, coach suggestions. There are 7 categories.
Felt like old-time football there. 3rd and 2 is not necessarily just a running down anymore. A lot of times they want to throw the ball. They went back to the roots and powered forward and got the first down.
From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. Goff now looking to throw. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. He couldn't get rid of it. He takes a sack for a loss of 6 to bring up 2nd down.
That's a pretty darn good start to his season, huh? A sack in the opener, adds a 2nd one here. That tells you about his offseason. He
Entering play call, coach suggestions. There are 7 categories.
Work to be done here on 2nd and 16 after the sack. Now a play fake, and it's gone. Finds Gibbs on the check down.
Entering play call, coach suggestions. There are 7 categories.
Usually the offense has an answer to anything a defense throws at them, including a safety valve. And that's what they did on that play. They went there, but the defense still made an excellent play and held them to no gain.
The Lions on 3rd down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 16. It's Williams on the catch. There goes a gain of 4.
Entering play call, coach suggestions. There are 7 categories.
And then having to execute, isn't it? Guard the first down sticks. Don't let them get there. And they rallied and made the tackle.
Right, low block right.
On 4th down, on is Jake Bates for the Lions field goal. From the left hash, a 31-yard attempt. Bates' kick is good. And they bump the lead up to 4 now at 10-6. So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal, you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. Another drive coming up for this Chicago offense. And they're coming off a 4th down gamble that last drive that backfired CD, but really not as badly as it could. Their defense held up and only gave up 3 points.
And what they want to do is play off the momentum the defense gave them. Only giving up the 3 points in that situation after they failed on 4th down. Now they want to make it pay off. They want to pay homage to the defense and have their own drive pay off in points for themselves.
The 40-yard line. A nice job there on the escape and scramble. A 1st down, a 16-yard gain.
1st down, Chicago.
No shortage of impressive moments for him thus far. Now he's halfway to the century mark, and we're still in the first half. There's been no answer for his running ability so far by the defense. I can't wait to see what adjustments they'll have to make during the halftime break.
AHD dive.
One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Here's Henderson. And he stopped immediately there. Tackle there by Alex Anzalone.
Entering play, Caleb Williams. Coach recent coach suggest player, formation, concept, category, slant, empty and stick.
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again 2nd and 10. To the air, Williams. And under the Lions' pressure, he's brought down. The Clemson product, DJ Reader, got in for the sack. These sacks now, they're starting to pile up, Charles, and that front 7 defensively,
Entering play
they've had their way with this offensive line.
And I think at this stage, we have to start thinking about different play calls. We've got to start helping this quarterback out because the entire game he's been under siege. I don't care what the down and distance. They've got to get the ball out of his hands a lot quicker.
A tough spot here, 3rd and 15. Back to throw. Williams. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Entering play call, coach suggests punt sweep.
By this defense to hold things in check and force a punting situation.
Here comes the Bears punter now. Back deep, Khalif Raymond. And the win last week punted 4 times as this one's away. It'll be a 39-yard punt, no return. And the Lions will take over. Jahmyr Gibbs and the rest of the offense headed back out. A good job in the passing game, decent job in the running game, but really they've been more effective through the air. We'll see if that shifts at all as this goes on.
Thus far, it feels like they're calling this game in reverse. Normally, you run to set up the pass. Here, it feels like they're passing, hoping to set up the run and be more effective later on in the game.
Yeah, you can do it both ways. We usually talk about it in the reverse, however.
No doubt about it.
They'll start this drive out on the ground.
And this will wind up a Lions first down as he gets us up past the 30 to the 32.
It's a gain of 11. That's good for a Lions first down. First and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Entering play call, coach suggestions. There are 7 categories.
In this case, it really fits, doesn't it? How about his ability to break tackles and his feet never stop moving?
From the 32 now, here's first and 10. They'll go again with Gibbs. And he sneaks his way forward only for a couple here. Second down.
Entering play call, coach suggestions. There are 7 categories.
Right. That defense got downhill in a hurry and limited them to just a couple on first down.
This is 2nd and 8. Goff. Setting up the screen. This is Gibbs.
Entering play call, coach suggestions. There are 7 categories.
They give those 2 yards right back, and now they're looking at a 3rd and 10.
Well, Brandon, we could see that play developing, and they were hoping that he was going to be able to put a move on the first guy and turn it into a big play. But no such luck. The speed on defense continues to get better and better in the NFL. Pretty nice example there. Those guys being able...
And he's going to be taken down. Goff is sacked. Montez Sweat able to record his 5th sack of the season. Well, for last week's performance, which was so good, he was named NFC Defensive Player of the Week. He got a lot of praise, and understandably so, from national media. Looking pretty good on that play, too.
And I love what he told us this week before the game. He talked about how much time they spend working on pass rush moves, every position, because anyone could go after the quarterback in their defense, and you can see how they've all absorbed their lessons.
On 4th down, Jack Fox on to punt for Detroit. So possession goes over here on the punt. And out will come the offense as they take over. The Bears now ready to take over again. Over on the sideline, hoping to hit that reset button between possessions. Last time out, they had to punt it away. This time hoping to finish this thing off in the end zone. Looking to put a drive together. Throwing to start the drive. Williams. And the Lions pressure too strong. Down he goes. Kirby Joseph. It'll go as a loss of about 8 as he gets in there to drop him. So that now 4 first-half sacks. This pass rush has been unrelenting.
Suggestions. There are 8 categories. We have weld options, anti-mesh drive selected.
Because they've got to say to themselves right now, we have to do something differently.
And this play still live. He faked the spike, going to throw it.
Entering play call, coach suggests mesh spot.
And it'll be a 3rd and about
Player,
13.
there are 8 categories. Luther Burden Prone Jones. Prone, fix spot, post corner, X mids, dagger. Post cross. Jigsy spot, post cross.
And not an easy spot here. They'll be in search of 13 yards to try to pick up the first. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. He'll fire deep, looking for more. That's caught at the 25. And he is in. Touchdown, Chicago.
Touchdown, Chicago.
DJ Moore, 68 yards. And the Bears have taken the lead. Good throw there, and I don't want to blow it too out of proportion, but he looks a lot more comfortable in his 2nd season.
You can tell he put the work in the offseason, and what I mean by that is understanding the playbook. Not just the plays and how to execute them,
Entering play call, coach suggestions. There are 8 categories. You have 15 options. Add again to selected.
As he plays.
Now the point after try for Santos. And he atones for his miss the first time around, as this one is up and good to extend their lead.
Entering play call, normal. There are 2 categories. You have 3 options. Kick off
with a
left to
touchdown
selected.
reception by DJ Moore.
Kickoff wheel.
Santos to kick off for Chicago.
Now after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away.
And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. Jahmyr Gibbs and the Lions offense getting set once again. They're behind in the first half here, CD, but it's not through any fault of their running back. He's had a strong start to this one.
And you're right about that, partner,
categories.
because watching him play, you would think that his team is in the lead. He has been a lot of fun in this contest. Now let's see if they can actually make something happen and put more points on the board behind his efforts.
Yeah, I'm curious to see, Charles, if they can play complementary football and get that passing game going as well.
Out of the gun, Goff.
Able to hook up with Williams here on the out route.
Entering play call, coach suggestions. There are 7 categories.
Brings up second down at the 32-yard line.
They'll come up 2nd and 7.
Play action. It's Goff.
He's got right on the short throw. And they get him down, but not before he takes
Entering
it
play
across
call,
the 40-yard
coach
line.
suggestions. There are 7
Second catch for him
categories.
today, and it'll wind up a first
That's
down.
good for a
I know I
Lions.
spent a lot of time talking about how tight ends in a lot of cases now are pumped up wide receivers, but they're still big people. He used that frame right there to absorb a really big hit on him and held on to the ball.
In motion right, that's Williams.
Goff now to throw.
Throw caught by Raymond.
Entering play call, coach suggestions. There are 7 categories.
8 yards.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
Gibbs on the toss left.
And they go backwards here, losing yardage back at the 48-yard line. Chalk that up as a 4-yard loss, and now it's 3rd down.
Defensively, he has been a presence in their backfield in the first half.
Entering
Had a
play
sack
call,
earlier,
coach
and now he comes up with a
suggestions.
big
There are
tackle for a
7
loss.
categories.
The Lions on 3rd down, 2 for 5 to this point. This will be 3rd and 5. Goff.
Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he is going to have a Lions first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
And the Lions first down. 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
And the tight end is
Entering
certainly
play
a position
call,
built to
coach
move the chains because
suggestions.
they can
There are
control
7
space underneath.
categories.
If they've got good hands, then of course they're a dynamic target. But one other thing is they're right in the sight lines of a quarterback on just about every play. And that makes it easier for the quarterback to pick him out and deliver.
Now this offense hoping to avoid the 0-2 start. Now they trail, but they've got a 1st and 10 here.
And they'll send the tight end in motion here. Now Goff. Pressure, and he's taken down. A Bears sack. Montez Sweat. That is now 2 sacks for him here in this first half. Well, that's 2 sacks in this game, so add that to the 4 from last week, I think that's 6.
Good math. Excellent math. And look, he's going to get all the attention. He deserves it. He got home
Entering
and got the quarterback on the ground.
Coach
but that's a
suggestions. There are
concentrated
7
team effort
categories.
because you have a lot of guys who occupy blockers to allow him access to rush the passer.
Sacks, a growing theme in this first half. This is 2nd and long. Now gone. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Gibbs.
Entering play call. Coach suggestions. There are 7 categories.
That will go as a pickup of 7 on the 7th play of the drive. And at his size, he's a smaller back. You can get him the football. He can kind of get lost, make someone miss. It's good for him.
Yeah, it's great for him. I like what you said there. Sometimes he gets lost in the traffic a little bit, but get him out in the open field into some space. That plays to his strengths the best and keeps him out of it where all the big boys are. You know, make him make someone miss in the open field.
And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's
Entering
made
play
here
call.
at the Bears'
Coach
13-yard
suggestions.
line.
There are 7
Gain
categories.
of 28 as the drive continues.
That's another.
What a drive this has been, just chewing up the yardage, and here's one of their best plays yet as they finally get down into the red zone and look to finish this off with 6.
From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. Now back to the ground. Here's Gibbs. And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. 2 yards
Entering
on the
play
pickup.
call.
It'll be
Coach
2nd down.
suggestions. There
Well,
are
they certainly
7
had success throwing the ball
categories.
on this drive, and not as much running it as we just saw once again on that last play. Stopped after a very short gain. But I wouldn't abandon the run totally because otherwise, pass rushers just tee off on your quarterback. Makes it very, very difficult for him in that situation.
To throw is gone. Throw over the middle, he finds Williams.
Entering play
So the
call.
completion good
Coach
for 7
suggestions.
yards.
There are 7
And that's going to make it
categories.
3rd down and less than a yard. On the keeper, here's Goff. And they will touch him down, but not before he gets the first. 1 yard is the gain. And the Lions are going to have it 1st and goal.
Entering play call.
This
350.
call. 3rd and inches, and instead of worrying
One
about getting
Robert
it back
Chris.
to a running
Sam
back and maybe
Crash
there's some
1.
penetration from the defensive front, just go ahead and take it, move forward, and pick up the first down.
And as we say often, shows confidence in your offensive line. In motion right is the tight end. Gibbs is not going to get in here as they push him back to the 2-yard line. It's a loss of a yard there, and it's 2nd down.
Well, I know a defensive coordinator is going to be pretty excited about what he just saw there. Great knockback by their front. And now with the ball where it is,
Entering play
I would
call.
expect to see the
Coach
offense
cover
throw the
3
ball
hard
on
flat.
2nd and 3rd down here.
1 Robert Chris. A hold fireman. Cover 3. A hold fireman. Cover 3.
Back at the 2 now. Here's 2nd and goal. Gibbs again. And this time he'll score. Touchdown, Lions. It finishes off the drive with a touchdown run, Charles. Remember, he also had a catch on this drive as well.
And that's what running backs want to be in today's NFL, a complete back. 3 downs, stay on the field, run it, and catch it. And he gets it done.
Entering play call. Coach suggestions. There are 7 categories.
No going for 2. They'll kick the point after. Extra point splits the uprights. And that will make this a 4-point game.
Entering play call. Special teams. Return track
drive
meal.
in total. And it was all capped off by a touchdown run from Jahmyr Gibbs. Here are the Lions now as they line up and kick this one away. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. DJ Moore headed back out as the Bears take over on possession.
Making his presence felt early in this one.
Entering
First
play
half,
call.
already over the century mark.
Coach suggestions. Recent.
That's a pretty darn good number
cross.
there. Number of catches, but he's shredding defenses, getting big yardage with each and every one of them.
To throw, Williams. And under the Lions' pressure, he's brought down. Marcus Davenport, the first rounder out of UTSA with a sack.
Second down.
Well, Charles, this has been something to watch so far. This is where you really feel for a quarterback. He's been running for his life in this first half.
Brandon, that's 5 sacks already,
Entering
so you know he's
play,
got to be saying, can we get some more guys in here to block, please?
dive,
Because if we
mesh
don't,
post,
we're going to need another
slip
quarterback.
screen, mesh post.
Sacks, a growing theme in this first half. This is second and long. Looking to throw is Williams. He'll get this into the hands of Adunze.
Entering play call, receive, quick spike, shallow throw, HB dive. Personnel, there are, play type, there are, concept, formation, player, there are, coach suggest, recent, there, fixed spike, mesh post.
They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the first down. Williams from the gun on third down. He's got his target. That's complete. And they work this well upfield across the 45. Great way to convert on third down there. 21 yards the play.
Entering play call,
catch right there. And so
mesh
far in this
post.
game, the alleys have been open for them to get completions, and they're taking advantage of it.
To throw, it's Williams. Complete to Zacchaeus. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. They go right back to him for 20
Entering
and a
play call,
first.
post, mesh post.
Bears first down.
Throwing is Williams. And just not enough on the throw there. Down around his feet and incomplete.
And not a common sight,
Entering
at least
play
on
call,
this drive.
mesh
A
post.
momentary setback
Coach
in this
suggests,
passing game.
clear,
It
there,
has been
Tender
moving well
Swift,
this series.
Rono
Good thing
Jump,
for them,
Tender,
though.
DJ
Still 2
Ware,
more downs to
Philston
connect
Loveland,
and try and pick
Caleb
up another
Williams,
first down.
Trevayon Henderson, Posprint HB Power.
So after the incompletion on first, now second and 10. This is Henderson. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. No gain on that one as it brings up a third and 10. And he got off the end
Entering
there
play
very
call,
quickly to
coach
make that play.
suggestions,
That's almost like the
there
bullet
recent,
train, wasn't it? I mean,
mesh
just
post,
zoom.
HB Power,
Quick,
mesh
and what a
post.
terrific play, holding them to no gain.
The Bears on third down. 6 conversions and 9 tries. They've done a great job of picking these up. This is third and 10. Here's Williams. Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he will have the Bears first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
First down, Chicago.
Entering
That's the
play
third time
call,
on this drive that these
mesh
two connected
post.
with each other.
Coach
They've got
suggests,
real rapport
player,
going.
there,
And right
Caleb
now,
Williams,
it's paying off with
Trevayon
big chunks of
Henderson,
yardage, as shown
Posprint
by that last play.
26 0.
Now a first and 10 at the 11. Now a run with Henderson. And he'll get about 4 there as he takes it from the 10 down to the 6.
Entering play call, player, Caleb Williams, Trevayon Henderson.
Conditioning the offensive line. They're out there just dictating things, staying on the field, and keeping the long drive going.
Sprint HB, AHB power, AHB dive, empty end zone split, AHB dive.
And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action.
Entering play call, Caleb Williams, Trevayon Henderson, Sprint HB, MTN AHB, G Texas X, Sprint, AHB, Duo, AHB dive.
Now 2nd and 5, snap will come from the 6. Again, it's Henderson. And he is in. Touchdown, Chicago.
Touchdown, Chicago.
Trevayon Henderson with his 4th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Bears have retaken the lead. So his great start to the season continues. He found the end zone time after time in the opener last week. And he does it again here in week 2.
And Brandon, we have a lot of coaches sell us week to week that there is no momentum, there is no carryover. Every game is its own entity. But after what we saw him do last week and now punching one in here, I'm starting to think that there is a carryover, and he's feeling it.
Entering play call, coach suggestions. There are 8 categories. You have 15 options. That attempt is selected.
Santos now to add the PAT. Oh, it's no good. For the 2nd time now in this first half, he's missed an extra point.
Entering play call, normal. There are 2 categories. You have 3 options. Kickoff left is selected. Kickoff middle.
Cairo Santos to kick off for Chicago.
Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. And Detroit back in possession of
Entering
the football.
Play call, coach suggestions. There are 7
really
categories.
Passing the football. Do you maybe mix it up, now go to the ground game and surprise the defense a little bit?
I would anticipate the defense making some changes, but I wouldn't necessarily just absolutely go in the opposite direction. They're doing so well throwing the ball.
Yeah, why
I wouldn't change it up until they showed me a reason to do so.
And he'll go down. The Bears get there for the sack. Christian Wilkins. That is now 2 sacks for him here in this first half. But he continues, Charles, to be under constant pressure, and these sacks, they're starting to pile up.
And if they want to have a realistic chance in this one, they've got to change their
Entering play
blocking
call,
assignments.
coach
They've got to do a better
suggestions.
job
There
to
are
keep
7
him upright.
categories.
If he's going to be on the deck constantly, they've got no chance to win this game.
They come up on 2nd and long, and the pass protection just has not been there this afternoon. And this throw incomplete.
Entering play call, coach suggestions. There are 7 categories.
And this drive is almost over before it began.
Cover 3
Thanks to a
Sky,
great defensive
cover 4
effort.
Ponds.
Sack on first down, followed by an incompletion. One more good rep, and they get off the field.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Open man is Raymond. He's got it. And he'll get it up to the 33-yard line.
Entering play
They
call,
wind up getting
coach suggests
16, but
pick
even
up
that's
safe
not
man.
quite enough. It's 4th down. Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
Entering play call, coach 8 up safe man, return 8 up safe, return left, 8 up safe, punt safe man.
Here's Jack Fox now as he's on to punt for Detroit. He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. So a change of possession here on the punt. And they will take over 1st and 10. There's DJ Moore as he and the rest of the offense head back out there. He's up over 100 yards as the touchdown. He's a big-time receiver in this league, so the question becomes, how do you limit him going forward?
Well, you know the guys trying to cover, they haven't had a whole lot of success thus far, and while they will still accept the challenge, maybe you have to change your focus. You have to get after the quarterback a little bit, disrupt his timing, because right now it feels like pitch and catch. Make sure he's not able to have clear sight lines to him, and maybe that'll slow him down.
And this is not the guy you want to let play pitch and catch. This drive starting off on the right foot, 18 yards. Now the Bears going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the first down.
Entering play call, mesh post. Personnel, there are recent mesh post.
Looking to throw. Williams. Zacchaeus here hauling it in. Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down. Now the Bears will use their third and final timeout as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
26-2, mesh post.
Working with the lead, trying to get to 2-0. Here's 1st and 10. From the gun, here's Williams. And that is incomplete.
Entering play call,
and it's 2nd down.
Coach suggestion,
well, the
clear,
incompletion, yes,
double
but maybe you're
corner
not the
strike,
worst thing in the
4
world.
vertical,
No, not on
corner,
1st and 10.
4
It actually gives them a
verticals.
chance to regroup, relax just a little bit. They huddle up, talk it over. Then they get a chance to continue their drive.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Oh, Doozy wide open. It's complete. And it's going to be another first down as they'll get him to the ground at the Lions' 14.
Entering
now they're in the
play
hurry
call,
up.
4 verticals.
First down, Chicago.
From the shotgun, a throw for Williams. And he takes this one in for a Bears touchdown. Caleb Williams with his 2nd touchdown of the game and 5th on the year. And the Bears will extend their lead in the final minute of the half.
Entering play call, thick pat cave, pat attempt.
Now the point after try for Santos. Now, these have been no picnic for him so far. He's missed 2, but this one is good.
26. Lions,
so that drive
17.
spanned 5 plays. And it was finished off by the 14-yard touchdown
Entering
run.
play call, normal. There are 2 categories. You have 3 options. Kickoff left is selected. Kickoff middle.
Cairo Santos to kick off for Chicago.
Now after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away. No run back here for Raymond. This will be a touchback. The Lions now taking over late in this first half.
At their own 35-yard
Not much time
line.
remains here in this first half. We'll see if they can get something out of this drive.
Entering
at least a
play
field goal.
call,
They could
coach
certainly use it.
suggestions.
Down
There
by
are
2
7
scores.
categories.
A 1st and 10 here, and if they could just get 3 out of this, something about whittling it to a 1-score game at half that might provide a psychological boost. There's Goff. This to Laporta, right side.
Entering play call, coach suggestions. There are 7 categories.
Stops here with 46 seconds remaining in the first half.
33-yard line.
I know the halftime's approaching, but I don't think he's going to want to take a break. That's his 5th catch.
Yeah, they've really been targeting the tight end.
2 yards to go, 2nd down.
Goff now looks to throw.
And that one too far in front. He couldn't reel it in. It's incomplete.
A little too much
Entering
air
play
under that
call,
one. That could have
coach
easily been 6
suggestions. There are
points.
7
With the kind of speed he has,
categories.
it's almost impossible, we think, to actually overthrow him, but he did exactly that. I think he probably tried to get it out there maybe just a little bit too quickly.
After the incompletion, here now, 3rd and 2. Here's Goff.
Finds Gibbs on the check down.
And he'll be brought down, losing yardage back at the 40. So that'll go as a 4-yard loss on the play. And that's going to bring up a 4th down.
Well, it looked like the defense, they were ready for that one.
Entering
Really
play
left him
call,
almost no
coach
room to work after
suggestions. There
catching
are
the
7
ball. He could throw every move in
categories.
the book at him. They were there, and they tackle him for a loss.
Jack Fox now gets set to punt. This is taken at the 15.
So halftime straight ahead. Let's get you down to the Sunshine State and Scott Hansen with our EA Sports halftime report.
All right, Brandon, thanks much. We enjoyed it so much last week, the EA folks said, hey, come back, let's do it again. So here we are, week 2. Let's get after it. Our trip around the NFL starts now. At Lambeau Field in Green Bay, the Packers at home to take on the Commanders. And it's the reigning Offensive Rookie of the Year, Jaden Daniels. Next up, we go to the Steel City. We'll check in on the Steelers as they play host to the Seattle Seahawks. And this is Aaron Rodgers. He's going to do it himself, takes it into the end zone, 11-yard touchdown. This one's at halftime now, and it's the Steelers still trail, however, and that game's gone to half. Lastly, let's get down to Miami, the Dolphins hosting the New England Patriots. And this is Ramondre Stevenson. He's going to take this one in, 11 yards on the touchdown run. This one's at halftime, and it's the Patriots on top in this one at halftime. We'll give you a look now at the remainder of the games in progress in the early window and what's still to come here in Week 2 of the National Football League regular season. Meanwhile, in our game, both teams have been able to move the ball effectively. It might be a question of which defense can make a stand in the second half as we get you back out to Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
Entering play
right,
call,
Scott, great
special
work as
teams.
always. We'll see what the second half brings here. These two defensive coordinators probably scratching their heads at intermission. These offenses, they have had their way so far.
Set to resume. Here we go with the second half. The Bears holding the lead and ready to receive the kick.
And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. The Bears offense and Caleb Williams set to go to work once more. And he had it going in the first half, that's for sure. He's really had his way with his secondary. They've been powerless to stop him, and he'll look to keep it rolling right here.
DJ Muir, Colston Luck, Caleb Williams, Trevayon Henderson. Sprint 26-0.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And they've got the lead, CD. What do you expect from them in the second half?
Well, I like what they were able to do on the ground in the first half because they had a lot of success running the ball, and I certainly think we'll see more of that. But I'd keep an eye on that defense, and I think the coaches up in the box will do the exact same thing. If they start to see one or two guys start to creep towards the line of scrimmage, that'll be license to take some shots downfield.
Colston, Vic FGY, keep attack. Divide double in. Keep attack.
2nd and 5. To the air, Williams. That's downfield. He's got Loveland. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. 27 yards there, a first down.
First down, Bears.
And now we get into the psychology of the whole thing because a lot of teams with a 2-score lead
entering
in the third
play
quarter,
call, player,
they almost become
DJ
defensive
Muir,
with their offense,
Colston
just
Loveland,
playing not to
Caleb
lose.
Will,
I think
Trevayon
with this
Henderson.
team, you got to figure at this point, this is a great spot for them to go into attack mode, really try and put the hammer down and finish this one off.
So the ball moves into Lion territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 43. Henderson running straight ahead. Oh, heck of a move. And they're able to get this one past the 30 to the 25-yard line. The 71 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon. They've got the lead early here in the third quarter, and runs like that are how they established that lead in the first half.
I love the fact that you're using the word lead because they are leading from the front,
entering
pounding on the defense right now with the running game
Williams,
and truly
Trevayon
establishing
Henderson,
themselves here in the second half.
Henderson. Trevayon, Sprint HB flat, MTN HB plunge, Cheap Texas X sluggo.
Working out of the gun, Williams. That'll be complete to Henderson. And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done.
Entering play call, player, there are 8, Caleb Williams, Colston Loveland, Vic FGY shove, keep attack.
From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. Back to throw. Williams. That's caught.
Entering play call, player, there are 8 categories. You have 7 options. Colston Loveland is selected.
Bunches here these last few plays. They have moved right down the field, and just like that, they're going to be set up with a first and goal.
Muir, Caleb Williams, Trevayon Henderson, Trevayon, Sprint H, AHB power, AHB dive.
Henderson is into the end zone for a Bears touchdown.
Henderson, the ball carrier. Touchdown, Chicago.
Well, fair to say they've got something here in this rookie running back, and he's in for the second time in the ball game.
And Brandon, it's a position where there's often a lot of turnover, a lot of competition at that spot. But he's proven to them that he wants to be the bell cow guy that his franchise can rely on.
Entering play call, coach suggestions. There are 8 categories. You have 12 options. HB slam is selected. Shallow cross. HB slam.
Now the Bears keeping the offense on the field and going for 2.
The Bears will line up for the...
They'll try and run it up the middle. And he got it on the touchdown run, but he won't get in here. He'll be stopped short, and they'll come up empty on the try for 2. All right, Scott, great work as always. We'll see what the second half brings here. These two defensive coordinators probably scratching their heads at intermission. These offenses, they have had their way so far.
Cairo Santos to kick off for Chicago.
Now after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away. And he'll be stopped up at the 25. So we get a look at the Lions offense as they get ready for their first possession of the second half. And their deficit a little wider than it was at halftime. Does that touchdown a minute ago change the thinking here at all?
I think it does, at least a little bit, because now urgency has to start setting in. You can't go out there and go 3 and out and run the risk of falling behind substantially, but you have to do it without pressing, because pressing, that'll lead you into bigger errors.
Now a play fake, and it's gone. He's got right on the short throw. And he gets this one just shy of the 40.
Entering play call, coach suggestions, there are 7 categories.
First down.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space, and it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
On 1st and 10, here's Gibbs. And boy, this defense again really making things tough on him as they stop him for no gain.
Entering play call, coach suggestions, there are 7 categories.
Better job in the run game. Caught behind the line of scrimmage, no yardage to be found.
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. Now contact up front as penalty markers come in. Who is this against? And
entering play call, coach suggestions, there are
just
7
like
categories.
Match, that's just an unforced error. Stay alert, don't jump early, and give them free yardage.
After the encroachment penalty, here's 2nd and 5. They'll fake the handoff. Now Goff. Able to hook up with Williams here on the end route.
Entering play call, coach suggestions, there are 7 categories.
Goff and Williams hooking up there for the Lions first.
A little football 101 there. You just see the receiver trying to run down the defender, meaning he goes right at him and really trying to move him a little bit towards the center of the field so he can put his foot in the ground and break to the out, to the sideline, and make a catch.
Play action. It's Goff. That is caught by Laporta.
Entering play call, coach suggestions, there are 7 categories.
Another big gainer that time. This one goes for 19 yards.
This is going to be a corner route to their tight end, and I'll tell you what, it's man coverage, so that makes it hard for a linebacker to stay with him. And he's able to make the catch on the right side of the field and pick up the first down.
They'll fake the give. Now Goff. Throwing into traffic there, and that's complete. And I think we've got a hold here. It's a 5-yard pickup for the moment. Let's see what our referee says.
Entering play call, coach suggestions, there are 7 categories.
Keep your hands inside in the chest area. You're probably okay. You get it out on the shoulders, get them wide. Usually going to pick up a holding call.
So following the hold, they're in a bit of a hole here with a 1st and 20. To throw is gone. Throw left side complete. That's Gibbs. And he takes this one in for a Lions touchdown. Jahmyr Gibbs. He scored on the ground and through the air. And the Lions get a bit closer. So a strong drive here to lead off this third quarter and gets them right back in this football game.
And I think we can safely call that a statement drive because they had to be saying, we have put our best foot forward in the first half, but we certainly mean business now.
Coach suggestions. There are 7 categories.
They proved it to themselves that they were ready to go.
Now they'll line up to kick the extra point. And this one's back to an 8-point game. The drive summary that time.
Entering play ball, special teams.
Thank you as always. And we'll see what happens here in the second half. Both teams trying to find the right formula to come out with the victory. So the lead trimmed down to 8 as here comes the kickoff, and it's away. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. The Bears offense and their running back getting set to go once more. And you have to imagine this defense saying, how do we stop this guy? He has run roughshod through him to this point in the third quarter.
DJ Weir. DJ Pa Expo Dagger. Double 7 stop.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. Pretty important third quarter drive for them. Momentum has sort of shifted the other direction after that last touchdown as they nurse this small lead. A nifty bit of scrambling there. 12 yards, first down.
First down, Bears.
Entering play ball, player, Henderson, DJ Weir, Colston Loveland, Caleb Williams, Trevayon Henderson, Trevayon, Sprintage, 26-0.
And that's why his side is on top.
3 tight ends in the ball game here on 1st and 10. Up the middle, here's Henderson. To about the 40-yard line.
Entering play call, player, there are 8 categories. You have 7 options. Trevayon Henderson selected.
Kept their shoulders
Caleb Williams.
And gave their teammates time to fight to the ball and limit that gain.
Colston Loveland. Colst, Vic FGY Shovel, Deep Attack.
Ball on the 40 now. Here's a 2nd and 7. Looking to throw is Williams. That one out wide and intercepted. And the Lions are going to take possession here at their own 47-yard line. So the ball changing hands on the interception, but meanwhile here we do have an injury on the play. So as the medical staff takes a look, we'll step aside.
There are 7 categories. Cover 3 Sky.
The Detroit offense ready to
Enter, option, quit, resume, in, call, shout, celebrate, stats, coaching. Pop, medical center is selected. Entering, injury report screen, 9 rows for position WR, player name RO Jones. Position W, injury type bruised knee. Injury length will return soon. Entering franchise screen, you have 9 options. Coaching is selected.
They start near midfield following the interception as they begin 1st and 10. Throw left side, caught by Laporta. And he's able to break out of 1 tackle, but then quickly brought down. So the completion gets him just a yard.
And that'll make it second down.
Got to give credit where it's due. Really nice defense on that play. The pitch and catch was successful, but not any run after it.
Entering play call, coach suggestions. There are 7 categories.
From the 48-yard line, here's a second down and 9.
Now it's gone. Over the middle into traffic, and that's
Entering play call, coach suggestions. There are 7 categories.
And it's 3rd and 4 now.
And I think he just wanted to get the ball to one of his playmakers to see if they can make something happen, but he ends up throwing into a crowded area. And after the catch, he isn't able to do much with it.
3rd and 4.
Goff now to throw.
A little short pass here taken in by Laporta. And he is going to have the Lions first down. It won't be by much. He needed 3, and he got 3, barely. But the mark shows first down.
Entering play call, coach suggestions. There are 7 categories.
Found the hole in the zone, made sure the quarterback saw him, and was able to make the sure catch and flip the down marker back to 1.
Now a give to Gibbs, running left. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up.
I like the strategy.
Entering play call, coach suggestions. There are 7
categories. If I want to run it inside, if you get strung out on the perimeter, you're in peril.
Yeah, we saw the result, negative yardage.
Second and 10.
Goff.
Setting up the screen. This is Gibbs.
And he'll be stopped at the 35.
Entering play call, coach suggestions. There are 7 categories.
At throwing the football as a pass rusher, you know you've got to come hard when you see him drop back to throw. So I really like this call to counteract that pass rush with a screen. It turns into positive yardage. A lot of times the offense says, just replace the rusher with the ball, and it turns into a good play.
Now Goff. Pressure, and he's taken down. A Bear sack.
It's Javon Dexter who got in to drop him. Well, collectively as a defense, Charles, I think if you get 4 sacks a game, you're feeling really good. Now they have 6 as a unit.
And that type of a number is just staggering because there's so many ways to try and counteract it. But in this case, they've got no answers for this unrelenting
Entering
pressure
play
coming
call,
at their
coach
quarterback.
suggestions. There are 7 categories.
Here comes the Lions punter now, as he's on for the 5th time here today. This one will sail out of bounds. It'll depend on the spot here. And the side judge says that went out at the 7-yard line.
The Chicago offense set to get started.
Entering play call, DJ Moore,
more important trying to
Austin
erase the
Loveland,
memory of that
Caleb
interception
Williams,
they had the
Tre'Davion
last time
Henderson,
out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best of the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you, and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd
Entering
and 2.
play call, player. There are 8 categories. You have 7 options.
You're
Tre'Davion
actually set
Henderson
up
is
to do
selected.
whatever you want on offense. You can come
Caleb,
right back and run
Tre'Davion
essentially the same
Henderson.
play because you have momentum.
Tre'Davion,
Or you can
Oscar
fake that
HD,
running play and throw
26
something
to-
deep over the top. Or you now feel like you have an extra down to play with. Because if you go ahead and just throw it and you don't get it, come back and try and pick it up on 3rd down.
More muscle up front for this 2nd and 2. They've got 3 tight ends out there. They run once more with Henderson. And he'll only get a yard to bring up 3rd and 1.
He's definitely tough to get down.
Entering play call player. There are 8 categories. We have Caleb Williams, Trevayon Henderson,
The big finish with the tackle.
Trevayon, MT, A, Sprint HD, AHD Power, AHD Dive.
Third down and 1. Henderson will try to run for the first. And they're able to bring him down at the 20. 3 yards there, good enough to keep the drive moving.
It's a gain of 3. And a Bears first down.
Entering play call player. There are 8 categories. Caleb Williams, Trevayon Henderson,
On 3rd down, didn't they?
They did indeed. He delivered the tough yards.
26, Sprint HD flat, AHD Power.
Henderson now on 1st and 10. And he'll get about 6 up to the
Entering play
27
call
yard line.
player. There are 8 categories. We have 7 options. Caleb Williams, Trevayon Henderson,
At their pace. This is ball
Trevayon
control
Henderson,
football.
G Texas X Sluggo,
Taking their time
Mesh spot,
and making it work.
G Texas X Sluggo.
Operating from the 27 now. Here's 2nd and 3. To throw, it's Williams. And the Lions pressure too strong. Down he goes. Aiden Hutchinson picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon. I don't know what else can be said about this pass
Entering
rush. They
play
have
call
been sensational.
player. There are 8
Now 6
Caleb
sacks
Williams,
for them.
And how many times do we talk to
Holston
offensive
Lovell,
coordinators and
DJ
they say a
Ware,
sack as a result
DJ
of
Pochets,
everyone on offense
MT
not
and
doing
X.
their job? But let's be honest
Spacing.
about this one. This is the
LT,
offensive line
SFT,
unable to
MT,
counter the
and
pass
slot
rush.
corner.
They've been teeing
4
off all game
verticals.
long.
Here's 3rd and 7. Here's Williams. He's going to loft one deep left side here. It's caught inside the 25. And he takes this one in for a Bears touchdown. Rome Odunze, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Bears have taken a 2-touchdown lead now. Good start to the season for him. He had the touchdown last week in the opener and a 2nd one in week 2 now.
How about the pace he's already established, right? Not sure he can keep it up for an entire season, but don't burst the bubble because he
Entering
thinks that
play
he can.
call,
Do
coach
guys go into a
suggestions.
season
There are 8
with a goal for
categories. We
touchdown
have
scored or
15
yardage?
options.
What do you
Add
think?
I
empty
think every
selected.
single one of the guys who's going to touch the football, they all have those types of goals. They all have those types of thoughts. Then they just have to see how the season unfolds if they can stay with it.
Unfolding so far so good for him. Santos with the extra point. And the lead is up to 15 now.
39. Lions.
A drive that time of 6 plays. And the end result is a Bears touchdown.
Entering play
All
call.
right, Scott,
Normal.
great
There are
work
2
as always.
categories.
We'll
We
see
have
what the
3
second half
options.
brings here.
Kickoff
These
left
2
to
defensive
selected.
coordinators probably scratching their heads at intermission. These offenses, they have had their way so far.
To kick off for Chicago.
Now, after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away. And it'll come out to the 25 as Raymond will elect not to bring it out.
And Detroit getting set to go now.
35-yard line.
See if they can put this drive in the end zone, Charles, because it's been a
Entering
little bit
play
of a rough
call,
go at
coach
times. They've had to punt the
suggestions. There are
football a
7
ton in this ball
categories.
game because of stalled out drives.
So are you saying that you're kind of tired of seeing the punter run out there and do his thing during this game? Is that what you're trying to say?
Well, I mean, I'm okay with it. I have a feeling that this offense, they don't want to see the punter again.
And frankly, the punter doesn't want to run out there anymore himself. He would love to see his offense put together a drive and give his leg a rest.
Solid move, but he's corralled just beyond the 40.
64 yards rushing
Entering
for
play
now
call,
in the ball game.
coach suggestions.
No matter
There
how
are
they
7
phrase it, staying on
categories.
schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on first down, that fits the bill.
Now 2nd and 3. Now Goff. Rifles one, that's going to be intercepted.
And they'll start with great field position at the 41-yard line.
They'll take over first and 10.
With the points that we've seen scored, neither defense has been at their best, but these guys have been a little bit better, Charles, and a nice interception there.
Yeah, you're right about that, Brandon. Let's face it.
Entering
It's not
play
always how
call,
you start,
player
it's how you
Tender
finish,
Swift.
right? So maybe you
DJ
have a
Ware,
rough game all the way along,
Colston
but if you make
Levin,
a big play like
Caleb
that
Williams,
at the right time,
Trevayon
it
Henderson,
can make everything turn
Trevayon
out just
Henderson,
okay.
Sprint HD flat, 26 euro.
On the handoff, Henderson to the 46-yard line. Stop there.
Nice chunky yards on first down. It really opens
Entering
up your
play
options
call,
for what you
player
want to do on
Caleb
second.
Williams.
You go right back to him and hope he explodes, or sucker
Trevayon
the defense
Henderson.
in before throwing over the top.
Trevayon, MTN Power O. MTN HD Plunge. MTN Power O.
Now 2nd and 5.
Oh, the motion comes too late, and this is going to be a delay.
Entering
Of course,
play
that
call,
flag accepted, and it
Trevayon
backs the ball
Henderson,
up 5
Trevayon,
yards.
MTN Power O.
Still second down.
So the delay of game penalty moves it back 5. That makes it 2nd and 10. Again, it's Henderson. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. 2 yards the loss, and now 3rd and 12.
Well, that was one of the few times they've been able to contain him thus far. He's over 100 yards for the game, but he lost a bit off his total on that
Entering
carry.
play call, Caleb Williams. Coach suggest player, error, coach 22 Zian, MTN HD choice. Level sale, TN. Levels.
They need 12 here. It's 3rd down. To throw, Williams. Over the middle, complete. That's more. And this effort won't be enough as they rally up to stop him a couple of yards short.
Entering play
completion
call,
results there in 9
FGK,
yards.
field goal 14,
And that'll
player,
bring up
there are 8
4th down.
Caleb
A
Williams.
short gain that doesn't get him
Coach
the first
Reason,
down
there are 8,
brings up a
4
fourth down
verticals,
situation.
levels.
Really nice job defensively. They knew where the sticks were.
4
They got the
verticals.
stop before it. They missed a field goal earlier, so possibly as a result, that's why they're going to try to go for it here on 4th down.
They'll go. Here's Williams.
And he's brought down. Can't do anything with the football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. The Bears tried it on 4th down, unable to convert.
And it'll be a turnover on downs. So they've gone for it twice now on 4th down in this game, and both times unsuccessful.
I wish we could hear the headsets now between the head coach and the offensive coordinator. Now that they're 0 for 2, if they get into a third situation, head coach might say, hey, you got anything for this one? Might get radio
there are
silence
7
back.
categories.
Goff and this Lions offense set for a 1st and 10 at their own 37. They'll start things off with a give to Gibbs.
And he takes this up right near the 45-yard line.
72 yards
Entering play
rushing
call,
for him now
coach
this quarter.
suggestions, there are
Good
7
yardage there on first down.
categories.
Exactly what you want. Get yourself set up to keep making first downs, keep the clock running. And if they're smart, you're starting to milk the clock. No hurry before you run your second down play.
Ball spotted at the 45. Here's 2nd and 2. Counter play. Here's Gibbs. Now he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. They'll wind up losing 3. And now it's
Entering
3rd
play
down.
call, coach suggestions, there are 7 categories.
Some say run until they absolutely stop you, and others say, well, when you think they're about to stop you, fool them a little bit. I guess they should have tried to fool them on that play.
Waste of time.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Gone. Going underneath, Gibbs has it. And he is going to have a Lions 1st down as he'll be marked down a yard or 2 past the marker following a gain of 6.
The Lions 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 50-yard line.
Entering play call, coach suggestions, there are 7 categories.
Picks up another 1st down. Whatever they saw going into this one, they've been able to capitalize on it, and no adjustment has been made to take it away.
They'll bring the tight end in motion right here. Off play action. Here's Goff. That's complete to Wentz.
Entering play call, coach suggestions, there are 7 categories.
And that'll leave him with a 2nd and just a few inches left.
At the 40-yard line.
And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the 3rd quarter has come to a close. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now at Ford Field. It's the Lions trailing, but with
Entering play
possession
call,
of the football
coach
as we get set
suggestions,
to
there are
bring you the
7
4th quarter.
categories.
Options galore here, 2nd and a few inches. Here's Goff. Oh, there's that man again. It's complete.
Entering play call, coach suggestions, there are 7 categories.
3rd and just a yard.
I really like the angles that the tacklers came from on that play. They secured inside, took away the cutback. The sideline's there, so you can only go so far outside, and they were able to close in and tackle him for a loss.
Yeah, they used your boy over there, the 12th man. Sammy Sideline, right?
Sammy Sideline. You know something? He tackles pretty well, too.
He's tougher than an airport steak.
And he is going to have a Lions first down. At least it would appear that way. He didn't get it by much, but yes, they do get the conversion on 3rd and 1.
Entering play call, coach suggestions, there are 7 categories.
There are extra bodies in there on the defensive side, and they're moving forward at the snap.
Yeah, I was certainly expecting a handoff, weren't you?
Yeah, I totally was. I thought they'd go with a back, maybe try and get a lead blocker in front. But as you talk about in different games, those guys with confidence in their offensive line, they just want to move forward and get it.
After the run, Goff going to throw. Only able to gain a couple there.
Entering play call, coach suggestions, there are 7 categories.
Willing to give them that underneath stuff, right?
And this is why you work on your tackling. Tackle them after the catch, inbounds, keep the clock running. Just go ahead and bleed the game out that way.
Ball on the 36 now. Here's 2nd down and 7.
Goff now looking to throw.
Throw caught by Raymond.
And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field.
Entering play call, coach suggestions, there are 7 categories.
And talk about a momentum shift, because we can visibly see this celebration shifting from one side of the field to the other as soon as everyone saw the flag.
They'll come up now on a 2nd and long after the hold. Here's Goff. He gets that one complete to Wicks.
Entering play call, coach suggestions, there are 7 categories.
And with that last play, he's now up over that 300-yard mark.
And in today's NFL, it almost feels routine. And I hate that when you talk about a 300-yard passing game. To me, 300 yards still signifies excellence, and he's achieved that in this performance.
Goff now looks to throw. He'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made.
Entering play call, coach suggestions, there are 7 categories.
21 yards the play.
Well, partner, they've used him quite well out of the backfield in this one. And here's another nice example. They set up the screen, and he's able to pick his way downfield for a nice gain there.
Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
Back to throw, Goff. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete.
Entering play call, coach suggestions, there are 7 categories.
8 yards on the pickup brings up 2nd and 2 at the 5-yard line.
From the 5, here's 2nd and 2.
Now a play fake, and it's gone.
He gets this out wide to Gibbs.
Entering play call, coach suggestions, there are 7 categories.
Nothing out of that play. And now 1 yard to go on 3rd down.
That's a nice job defensively to make sure everyone was accounted for, because ordinarily you pick up the guys downfield and sometimes you forget about the running back. In this case, they did not and dropped him for no gain.
Goff going to keep it himself. Oh, he is going nowhere as he is enveloped behind the line. That'll make it 4th down after a loss of 1.
Entering play call, coach suggestions, there are 7 categories.
They end up losing yardage, and now
Safe
that brings
man
up
right,
4th down.
load block right. Safe man right, FG block return.
Okay, so thought they might go for it here, down late. Instead, they trot out the field goal unit. This a fairly straightforward 22-yard short attempt.
Personal foul, roughing the kicker, defense.
Well,
Entering
those
play
are the
call,
types of
coach
mistakes they're trying to
suggestions,
avoid
there are
as they
7
attempt to protect
categories.
this lead late in the game.
And let's face it, they're hoping that this one doesn't cost them in a significant way. Yeah, one guy committed a penalty, but now the entire defense has to pay the price and try and rise up and overcome it.
Now they'll send a tight end in motion left. Here's Goff. Under pressure now is going to go down. Sack back around the 8.
Jervon Dexter able to get in there for his second sack of the afternoon. Offensively, they're going to have to figure this out before next week. 7 sacks in one game.
Yeah, and that's more than any quarterback should have
Entering
to bear.
play
And if
call,
this continues on, there will be another quarterback in the game because no one can stand up to this week after week.
It's 2nd and goal, back to the 8-yard line now. They'll set up to throw. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And this is picked up by the Bears. And his guys are going to take over at the 21-yard line. The pocket collapsed around him. I know we talk about it a lot, but a QB has to have that sixth sense, doesn't it?
He really does, and I know of one team at one point was training their quarterback with that time frame, and anytime he didn't get rid of the ball within the right amount of time, they would blow a horn or blow a whistle to show him this is what that time is, just what you're talking about, training him to understand this is the amount you
entering
have.
play
Make
call,
sure the ball's
26
gone. Didn't happen
for
in this
verticals.
case.
26
Looking to put a drive together. A carry by Henderson to start the drive.
entering play call, racing, parallel, coach, PHP stretch, shot crossers,
No gain on the play. It'll be second down.
And for the defense,
now,
you don't want to
RPO
totally
zone
sell out to
alert,
stop the run,
across.
but you do have a pretty good idea of what you're going to see. And that's good work right there to keep them in check on that first down carry.
On play action, here's Williams. But he can't get away from it, and down it goes. This is getting ridiculous. 8 sacks now. That time multiple guys get to it.
This is a little hard for me to compute because I'm watching sack after sack happen, but somehow they're still behind in the game. I would expect all of this defensive pressure to translate to them taking the lead. Thus far, it hasn't happened. Time's winding down. They don't want to waste this type of performance from these ace pass rushers.
So a tough situation to overcome here. 3rd and 17. Throwing is Williams. He's going to get that to his running back out of the backfield. And all the way to the opposite 45. The numbers there tell the story. That last completion going to move him up over 400 yards passing now for the game.
Entering play call, coach RPO red option. Recent, there are 4 vertical, /HD scheme. 4 verticals.
This offense really looking polished these first couple of weeks. Here's 1st and 10. To the air, Williams. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Moore. And they'll end up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. 25 yards that time.
These guys are running offense like you drive. The pedal is down, stomp down. How about that? Back-to-back completions. They are rolling.
So much for being conservative and running that football.
Entering play call, recent, there are 26
They show run with 3 tight ends here on 1st down. Now a handoff. Henderson looking for a crease. Can't find one. Stopped at the line of scrimmage.
He was taken
He'll
down.
lose a
Entering
yard
play
there, and it's second and 11. Run blitz there defensively,
26
something we might see more of here in the fourth quarter.
Coach suggestions. Player. Anderson. Promotions.
Pass blitz, you're trying to get to the
Luther
quarterback. You're trying to
Burden,
scheme someone open who will get to the
Luther
QB
Burden,
and make sure he gets on the ground.
MTNY
In a run blitz,
Hail
you're actually
Mary.
trying to cover up gaps, trying to
MTNY
cover up
shake.
holes so they can't run the football.
Maybe just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive. Here's second and 11. Oh, and they sent the man in motion too late. This is going to be a delay.
Offense.
Entering play. Trey on Henderson.
Back 5.
Luther Burden
Still second down.
Promotion. Henderson. DJ. Colston Loveland. Colston Loveland. Keep attack.
Looking to throw is Williams. And that's out to the flat for Swift. A gain of 8 there on the play. Third and 7
Entering
now.
play call. Player.
This drive has been a good mix for
Category.
passing
DJ
plays,
Ware.
3 runs, hitting on all 3 of those
Colston
passes,
Loveland.
and the last one putting him in the red zone.
So wouldn't you think play action right here? Because you've got the ability and
Colston,
had the ability to run it and
shove
throw
it,
it.
keep
Go
attack.
play action and take your shot at the end zone.
Here's play number 7 on the drive. This is 3rd and 7. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. Got his man, and it's caught for a Chicago touchdown. Roma Dunze. His second touchdown of the game, his 3rd on the year. And the Bears are looking to make it 2 straight as they add on to this 4th quarter lead.
Entering play call. Coach suggestions. There are 8 categories. You have 15 options. That event is selected.
Now, these have been no picnic for him so far. He's missed 2, but this one is good.
46.
Entering play
this
call.
drive spans
There
7
are 2
plays.
categories.
And
You
it
have 3
culminates in a
options.
touchdown
Kickoff
for
left is
Chicago.
selected. Kickoff middle.
Cairo Santos to kick off for Chicago.
Now, after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. Here comes the Bears defense now back onto the field. Well, the win for them at this point seems pretty assured. I mean, still a decent amount of time left here in the 4th quarter, Charles, but you got the football, you're up 3 scores. They have to be feeling really good about where they're at.
I love your observation skills, partner, because I think you saw them charge onto the field fired up about another chance to get into the end zone. Looks to me like this group is ready to crush any hope left on the opposing sideline, and they want to do it with some gusto, too.
Out to the flat. That's complete to his running back. They'll wind up getting just a yard, and it'll be second down.
Entering play call. Coach suggestions. There are 7 categories.
Quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. They're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
Ball on the 30 now. Here's 2nd and 9. To throw is gone. A short pass here taken in by Laporta.
Entering play call, coach suggestions, there are 7 categories.
Will go down as a gain of 6, and it makes it 3rd down and 2 yards to go. Goff. And he's got his favorite target yet again. It's complete.
Entering play call, coach suggestions, there are 7 categories.
If that.
Always important as a defender on 3rd down to keep the play in front of you and make sure you don't give up enough space that they can make a move on you in the open field. Try as he might, he wasn't able to get to the 1st down marker. Excellent defense, good tackling.
Desperation time for Goff on 4th. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Lions turned away on 4th down. And the Bears are going to get the football back, and they're going to get it in great field position. And now Chicago getting ready to go as they take the field.
Tender Swift.
Been a very strong performance for them, really, on both sides of the football. The turnover on downs the most recent example, and now, obviously, they're in a great spot here.
If you're over on the bench right now, you're shaking hands with your teammate, you're hugging him, give him a little dap. Been a big, big performance for them. Now you just don't get careless. Take care of the ball on the way out.
Here's Henderson. And he'll take this down to the 33.
Entering play call, player. There are 8 categories. You have 7 options. Trevayon Henderson selected.
But they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them,
Trevayon
trying
Henderson.
to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
HD dive.
2nd down and 6 now. Now it's Henderson. Oh, what a move. And he is in. Touchdown, Chicago. Trevayon Henderson with his 6th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Bears are on their way to a 2-0 start. But I tell you what, Charles, I know that you don't put a ton of stock into power rankings and things of that nature, but another score here, and 2 weeks into the season, this is maybe the most impressive team in the NFL. Would you agree?
Well, they've certainly sold me as they've sold you, and I agree with you. No question about it. They won easily last week. They're on their way to another lopsided victory here. They're definitely
entering
a team to be
play call, coach suggestions. There are 8 categories. You have 15 options. MADDEN is selected.
And that'll push the lead up to 29 now.
Makes the score Bears.
So 2 plays on that scoring drive. That's how they drew it up. And the long run into the end zone, and what a run it was.
Entering play call, normal. There are 2 categories. You have 3 options. Kickoff left is selected.
Cairo Santos to kick off for Chicago.
Now after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. Detroit's offense ready to take over. Well, this game, it has had no shortage of offense.
Entering
They've been able to put up a decent amount of points on this side, Charles.
There are 7
they just have not been able
categories.
to keep pace with the other offense they're going against here.
Yeah, that's a good way of pointing things out, because now it's not a total loss, because as you said, they've scored some points, so there's some plays they can build on, moments where the game plan actually worked. But overall, though, they were just out-personnelled. They were going up against a team that's playing at an elite level.
Goff now to throw. On the throw, let him too much that
Entering
time.
play
It's
call,
incomplete.
coach suggestions. There are
Trials
7
and tribulations of being
categories.
a quarterback in this league. It's tough. It's got to be wearing on him out there.
Well, he has been sacked a number of times. He had an interception, so I'm going to give him a skosh of credit for hanging in there and trying to make something happen, despite the amount of pressure he's been under this entire game.
Entering for option. Quick. Resume. Call. Challenge. Celebrations. Call. Instant. Resume. Quick. Option. Coach. Steps. Coaching. Pop. Med. Depth chart is selected. Entering. Player name C. Williams. AHB. Slot. Player name T. Henderson. Player name D. Swift. Player name K. Monangai. Entering franchise screen, you have 9 options. Coaching is selected.
Now gone. Open man is Raymond. He's got it.
Entering play call. Coach suggestions. There are 7 categories.
He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead.
Well, that's what you're looking for when you want to throw the ball downfield. You want one of those guys who can play out on the perimeter, can play out wide, who can not only get open, but when they're covered, can uncover themselves downfield and create catches.
Now it's gone. Over the middle, it's complete.
Entering play call. Coach suggestions. There are 7 categories.
Well, you can absolutely feel the thought process there. They just gave up the touchdown. So in the huddle, they're telling each other, you don't want to give it back now on a 3 and out. Nice job of making sure that they wouldn't, and they pick up the first down.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Now gone. A little short pass here taken in by Laporta.
Entering play call. Coach suggestions. There are 7 categories.
I know sometimes we can get fooled when we watch him make catches, as we just saw him do there, because he really looks like a wide receiver the way he goes about his business.
Yeah, 230, 240 range.
Yeah, not super huge. Maybe not counted on to be that inline point-of-attack blocker that we used to have in the good old days, but you can flex him out. You can run wide receiver routes with him. You can make him a primary target, and that's how he'll shred a defense.
Holding offense.
Entering play call. Coach suggestions. There are 7 categories.
Well, that's a setback, but all the good play callers, they just move on. They find something else in the playbook that can attack this defense, and they go right back on the offensive on this play.
Now they face a 2nd and long following the holding penalty. Gone. And he'll go down. The Bears get there for the sack. Gervon Dexter able to record his 5th sack of the season.
Well, partner, you and I will be headed to the airport, but after this game, when it's interview time, someone's going to ask this quarterback what hurt worse, the interceptions or the sacks.
Play call. Coach suggestions. There are 7 categories.
This offense isn't going to win this
Cover
game,
9
but he's probably
you.
going to say what hurt most is the loss.
So now following the sack, Goff and the Lions needing to come up with something here on 3rd and long. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. He's airing it out for Williams. This is caught at the 20. Touchdown, Detroit. Jamison Williams, his first touchdown here of the new campaign. And the Lions get a small measure of
Entering
revenge
play
as
call.
they cut
Coach
into this
suggestions.
first-quarter
There are
deficit.
7 categories.
He's got them out now to a 3-score lead here in the 4th quarter after that one, CD. And, well, he looked right off the line like he knew that that ball was coming his way, and he secured it for 6 points.
Yeah, and I think when you're leading by a healthy margin already, it actually loosens you up and allows you to take maybe a few more chances and definitely maybe more confidence, because he certainly saw something he could exploit in the defense.
Entering play call. Special teams.
Just get it to me. And the rest was all up to him, and he delivered and made it a 3-score game.
So still lots of work left to do, but here comes the onside kick. And the hands team does its job. They're able to secure it. And that's why you have your hands team out there on the field. Those are the best guys ready to make that play.
And let's face it, it was executed well. It wasn't a bad kick. It wasn't anything like that. Just that the normal outcome actually came to play. Analytics would tell you it's a very low possibility of getting the ball for the team kicking it in an onside kick situation.
You're all about the numbers, aren't you?
All about the numbers, baby. It's a new game now.
They don't lie. The Bears offense and Rome Odunze set to take over
Entering
once
play
more.
call.
And he's had some kind of game. They made it a point to get him involved early, and it has paid giant rewards to this stage of the game.
AHB power. AHB dive.
Now a first carry here for the running back. And good work there in open space. And he's got this all the way down now to the 32.
Entering play call. Player. Ferrari category. Teaching where. Kyle Monon-Guy.
They have
Kyle
unraveled here in the fourth.
In a sense, it's like they're being pressed, like in a basketball game, and they just can't get the ball over half court. I mean, no matter what they do, they can't get off the field. They can't slow them down. They're just going up and down the field against them. Yeah, unraveling would be a perfect word for them.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. And they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground.
Entering play call. Player. Ferrari categories. Teaching where. Kyle Monon-Guy. Kyle Fusker. Fusker HB Flip. HB counter WK. HB power.
2nd down and 8. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And he's going to be met.
Entering play call. Player. Ferrari categories. You have 7 options. Kyle Monon-Guy selected. Teaching where.
Looked like he was trying to bounce it outside, but no success.
Yeah, sometimes you got to just figure out where you're going to go, and sometimes you just have to take it to another spot. In trying to get it outside, the defensive pursuit was there and just ran him down.
The 22 is the line to gain here on 3rd down. From the gun, here's Williams. They'll get this into the hands of Odunze. And they get him down about 2 yards shy.
Entering play call. Coach suggests pick FGK flip cat. Recent Ferrari cat. AHB dive. Quick unders.
They ran a little drag route there. I think they were hoping he could catch it and run away from the defender. But a really good job keeping the play in front of them, and they force a 4th down.
They'll go. Here's Williams. Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he picks up the 1st down yardage as he takes it down to the 16. They've been burned twice already on 4th down, but the 3rd time's the charm as they keep the drive moving.
Ferrari categories. You have 9 options. AHB dive. Quick unders.
So this drive going to continue following the conversion on 4th. Here's 1st and 10. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair.
Entering play call. AHB. Quick unders.
And the scoreboard on their side, they're just looking to melt away these final couple of minutes and put this one in the left-hand column. Here's Williams. A pass complete to Odunze. And the Bears are looking at 1st and goal as he's tackled all the way down at the 2-yard line.
Odunze. 1st and goal at the 2-yard line.
Entering play call. AHB power.
Go where the defenders are not, and he does exactly that. Makes a nice catch to move the chains. Defense, got to find a better way of accounting for the shorter routes that are being run against them.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he is going to lose yardage here. A loss of 2 there, 2nd down.
The short field shrinks even more with the type of bodies they brought in on that play. Those extra tight ends, they weren't able to secure their blocks, and that one ended up going backwards.
From back at the 4, here's 2nd and goal. Now it looks like he'll throw here. And that is caught. Touchdown, Bears. Roma Dunze from 3 yards out. And the Bears have opened up a 4-touchdown lead here in the 4th. Looking like they're well on their way to a 2-0 start. All smiles right now on that sideline, isn't it?
As well there should be. It's hard to win a game in the NFL. We hear it all the time. We know that it's difficult. But guess who's smiling? But inside is thinking 24-hour rule, because we're going to have to play again next week.
Boss man.
Oh, without a doubt. The head coach, he wants them to feel good.
Entering
but at the same time, find a way to keep improving.
Cadogan.
Santos now to add the PAT. And that'll push the lead up to 29 now.
Makes the score Bears.
So that drive takes him down the field in 8 plays. And the end result is a Bears touchdown.
Entering play call, normal, kickoff middle.
Cairo Santos to kick off for Chicago.
Now after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away. And able to get this out to the 25. Another shot now for this Lions offense. They're
entering
down.
play. View all play history. You have 6 options.
Late,
entering play call. Entering super sims.
Just
entering play call. Coach suggests
some
cover
people like
to
do
invert.
that. I remember playing for a guy once. We were down huge, and someone said, "Coach, what do you want to call?" He just waved a hand like, "Who cares? Let's get out of here and do something some other time." But some teams like to do something at the end to feel a little bit better as they continue to move forward.
They probably just want to put this one behind them.
4 yards on
the result, only 4 yards there on the play. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
Well, they're unable to convert
entering
that into much, but it's never a bad idea to try to get the ball into a tight end of his caliber's hands and see what kind of disruption he can cause.
2nd and 6, just inside the 30. Goff now looking to throw. Setting up the screen. This is Gibbs. And he takes a shot at the end of that play.
Entering play call. Coach suggestions. There are 7 categories.
That's good for a Lions. 1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
One last throw here for Goff.
A short pass here taken in by Laporta.
And he'll be taken down here, and that is how this one is going to come to an end.
And as this defense walks off the field, they can do so with their heads held high. What a performance by the offense, too. I mean, really, Charles, just complete domination on both sides of the football here in this one.
Certainly was, and I think both sides compete against each other all the time. You go at each other in practice, obviously your training camps, your off-season. But on game day, you both want to show your best. And I think that's what we saw from both the offense and the defense, a complete team victory.
So for Chicago, it's an early road victory as they move to 2-0 now on the young season. And they will head back home next week. Meanwhile, for Detroit, they'll drop to 0-2. And they'll be on the road next week for a matchup with the
post-game
Baltimore
screen, you have
Ravens.
6 options. Finish game is selected.
So for Charles Davis and our entire crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Next game, guess what? Charles and I will be here again. It's the NFL on EA Sports.